Hey, welcome to the special mustache episode of Coffee and Bonghits. I'm Jesse. This is some kind of close to coffee, kind of close to Bonghits. It's Thanksgiving. I just want to let you guys know I'm super thankful for you, and I will be sharing my bountiful harvest with you this morning. We have Triscuits. We have Starburst Pink Yoplait Yogurt. This is the bomb. This makes everyday Thanksgiving. We have a carrot. You can't Thanksgiving without a carrot, right? Damn pilgrims. We got a hard-boiled egg. We got some cheese. No longer in the original container. Yeah, so we got everything we needed to start the show, except you guys. Now you're here. Let's start the show.
Shut the fuck up, sorry ass motherfucker, stay away from me.
Yes, y'all. Welcome to Coffee and Bonghits with Jessie. Yo, what's up, fam? Man, hey, Vic knows, man. Vic came over the other day. It helped me move my bed in, and thank God for that. I'm so thankful for Vic. And I turned him on. I was like, let me give you one of these. Next thing I know, I get a message from Vic. He said, what store can I buy those at? And I'm not going to tell you guys, but I told Vic, you got to earn that kind of information or discover the internet. So, Vic, happy Thanksgiving, Don. Good morning, Erica. So, next thing I know, Vic sends me this picture of a whole case of those Starbursts. I do buy the store out. I believe it. They're that delicious. Okay, look, we got some stuff to talk about today. Obviously, today's a weird day because this holiday, as the world begins to get more woke and the world prays for a better world and a better tomorrow with clean energy and sustainable food production and stuff. Thanksgiving is like the one thing that holds people back. You know, I came all the way to this ancient pilgrim settlement in Plymouth, Massachusetts, so that I could really drive home the message that this is built into the very DNA of our bodies, right? The traditional, we pass on the baggage of our ancestors. And so it's a really hard thing, you know, not just to quit celebrating Thanksgiving, but like to quit eating meat, right? I mean, I don't think there's anybody that would disagree that eating meat would be good for stop. I don't think there's anybody who would disagree that stopping eating meat would be better for the planet, right? But everybody balances out like, how much better is it, right? Is it this much better from the planet because I really like it this much, right? So they're balancing out their own personal pleasure and their own personal enjoyment with how much better that will be for the world, right? That's a problem that we have, you know, not just with our food consumption, but like I want to pick my words really carefully so I don't hurt a lot of feelings today. But check this out. You can't tell me that you're an empath or an empath or an empathetic person that truly feels empathy while you're chewing on a pork chop. That's a lie. Take that right with all the fake psychics in Portland that want to give you Reiki treatments, right? Oh, feel the Reiki. Get out of here. Get out of here telling me you're an empath if you consume animals. Now, are you a person that maybe leans more towards that part of your soul? Yeah, maybe you could be an empathetic person, but you're not an empath. Don't walk around calling yourself an empath. That is so fraudulent. Empathetic for who? So I understand that Thanksgiving is in our DNA, right? Our biological clock knows that every 365 days, you're going to get a dose of factory farmed bird, and you're going to get the camaraderie that you get from spending the holidays with racist family members and eating pie that nobody likes, but you put whipped cream on it, and just eating potatoes that nobody really likes, but you put gravy on it, and all this thing to just preserve these traditions, right? So I get that. So I'm not going to try to shit on nobody's stuff today because I understand how difficult it is. Look, I've quit a lot of stuff in my life, man. You got to understand. You're not me for a long time without living a life of having to quit a lot of different stuff, right? I've quit smoking cigarettes. I've quit consuming alcohol. I quit putting drugs in my nose. I just can't stop eating meat. I just can't. I can't stop eating meat. I want to so bad. And I look through my Facebook memories, and it'll be like 2011. I'll be like, all right, I'm on day 6. No meat. I'm going to have another banana. Oh, by the way, a banana is part of my meal. Oh, if you guys forgot what we're having for Thanksgiving at my house, we're having it's a free range egg, but it's still not that good. This is what we're having. But I know you're like, Jesse, that's so sad that that's what you're having for dinner. And I'm like, that's not my dinner. That's just all I'm going to eat all day. So, but I know you're feeling bad, but don't, because I have tapatio, and I have 1 pack of soy sauce, and I have some hoisin sauce, and I have some Triscuits, and I have fucking no-name cheese, man. Yo, it's time to be thankful for my man Dirty Black. Oh shit, he stepped away for 1 second. I thought I just seen him. Damn, look at that setup. My dude is balling with that setup. Balling. So we're gonna have Dirty Black on in a sec, and we're also gonna I think we're gonna try to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. Holy shit, but I gotta warn you guys, there's so many Trump humpers in the comment section of the Macy's parade. It is insane. Okay, so while we're waiting to go to that, let me also tell you guys the other things I want to talk about today, because it's going to be a long ass episode. You know, in the beginning, I like to talk about how to maintain your energy and to optimize. Look at that scroll, man. That is all just Trump supporters going, why isn't the media telling you about the court cases? Look, I'm not even lying. I'm gonna bring it up a tiny bit so you guys can see it. Look, watch. Watch this. This is just insane. Try to read this. We're making pie. Doesn't matter who won. You having Jesus in your heart. Who's going to start? Revelation chapter 1. Biden is not our president. I see George Floyd. Communism. Maldonado. Oh, Trump is not our president. Where's the parade? Trump loves communism. Did it stop? Stop with the politicians. Guys, I'm having trouble pooping. Stop with the politics. We're supposed to be thankful. I'm not talking about that loser Trump. True Americans say Biden isn't our president. Biden isn't our president. Trump loves communism. True Americans didn't vote Biden. Biden isn't our president. A. Hamilton. Glenn John Amen 2. Happy Chinese takeover. What is happening? Stop with the politics. Biden lost. Where's my daddy Hisoga? Change the subject. True Americans say Biden is our president. Trump loves communism. Change the subject. Did I miss the Hamilton part? Change the subject. Biden is our president. LOL. Happy Thanksgiving. Hamilton. Biden good. Stop with the politics. It's Thanksgiving. I see monkeys dancing in the streets. Did it start? True Americans say Biden is our president. Okay. UE Cameo. COVID has stopped Thanksgiving. Change the subject. Hisoka, my daddy. Biden supporters be ready for World War III draft. Biden is our president. Hamilton. Trump 2020. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Trump 2020. Read Revelation chapter 13. It's happening next. True Americans say Biden is our president. Senile Joe. Fight on, Patriots. We won. Stop talking about politics. Y'all like 12. What's going on? Viva Macron. Jordan Peterson sucks. Jesus come back soon. Repent. George Floyd took a knee. Change the subject. The parade began at 9 a.m. Indian noon. Biden will never be my president. You're preaching his word imperfectly. Damn, bro. Don't tell me I'm not the master of the teleprompter. Woo! Oh man,
that was a good read right there.
I'm on some Spawn Burgundy today. I was just waiting for it to say, fuck you, San Diego.
That's a hard look. I'm digging it. I wish I could have a stash like that. You look like you got a ferret on your upper lip right there. It's hard as hell.
Man, I feel like Randy Marsh. Like, welcome to Integrity Farms.
You got the Burt Reynolds. It's just hard.
Man, you know, I only had a mustache 2 other times in my life, man. One time I was about 18 and I had like this fake handlebar mustache, right? But it wouldn't grow in right here. It just had like little blonde hairs right here. So I got this little mascara brush, and in the morning I'll just go.
I need to hit that up. Actually, I'm a little
clean that shit up. Go out looking like the bad guy from Superman 3. It's like, what? No, Superman 2. I don't remember which one it is. Happy Thanksgiving, G.
Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Turkey Day, man. You know, Happy Turkey Day. That's what I call it right there, because that's what they're doing, slaughtering the cattle, bringing them to the feast.
Bro, that's so crazy, man. All those turkeys getting jacked off.
And it's just an odd, thing that they're celebrating, like the whole, I don't know.
Like, what are we celebrating?
And that's what I'm wondering.
Okay, let's take it from, let's pretend that we really love Thanksgiving and we're playing the devil's advocate, right?
Okay.
I would just say I'm celebrating my love for my family and
things that I'm thankful for, right? I'm thankful.
3 football games on Thursday, like, you can eat turkey 365 other days out of the year when it's not part of the factory farming industrial complex. Like, separate all that, right? It's no different than a Hallmark holiday. People are literally brainwashed and they don't care. They don't want to detach from the matrix. Everybody wants a better world, but nobody wants to make any kind of sacrifice.
And it's messed up because I have this like kind of desire to want things to be nice right now, just because 2020 has been kind of harsh, and so you like want to be thankful because there's something, coming up that kind of reminds you to be thankful. But then you kind of think about the actual history of the holiday and what's actually going on. And then it makes you just in this weird plight inside. And then you start feeling funny. So you start smoking more weed, and it's a downhill spiral.
And then, right when you're talking about how much you appreciate your family, you ditch out on them to go stand in line to get a 5,000-inch Dick O'Brien television. Damn,
I wonder what Black Friday is going to be like with all the online stuff. Because with COVID, are they allowing people to do Black Friday? Are people still going to stores?
Bro, 75% capacity is still allowed at stores. Right? Kay Brownie's a snitch on herself.
How does that make any sense?
Hold on.
How does that make any sense? Any amount of fucking sense in the world.
Oh, man, hold on. This lady's trying to send me secret information. It's like, yo, I'm on the show. All right.
You look like Secret Agent Man with that mustache.
Right. So, Shaya, the other time that I ever had a mustache was when I ran for sheriff. I did. I ran for sheriff in 2015. I ran for sheriff of Multnomah County so that I could try to raise some awareness towards the eviction processes that were taking place, and these. When the sheriff's department comes and pulls these families out of their houses at the bequest of the banks and a judge. And I was like, you know what? I bet if I ran for sheriff, mofos would say, why are you running for sheriff, Burt Reynolds? And I'd be like, I'm glad you asked. Because see, that's the thing about performativism in street theater is the news is never going to just come and do something kind out of benevolence, right? The news isn't going to be like, we're going to be a resource for the community. No, the news is there to sell advertising, right? So the news doesn't give a shit about why people shouldn't be kicked out of their homes, but they definitely want to know why you got a mustache.
It's a conversation starter. Huh?
Bro, we got
Like
it.
you're either a cop or a porn star. Which one is it? And both are just as interesting. Have you ever shot someone, or who have you fucked?
I just wear a bathrobe and cowboy boots.
And still, you'd have the same question: are you a cop or a porn star?
Let's just say I get a lot of rounds off. Hey man, what are you eating today?
Huh?
What are you eating today?
What am I eating today? You know what? I have no idea. I think some mini pecan pies. I caught wind of those, and I might smash a couple.
What? Do you eat
just
meat?
saying. Huh?
Do you eat meat?
You know, very scarcely now. Very
It's
scarcely.
terrible,
I used
man.
to eat it when I thought it was really good for me. I'm more of like I eat because I have to, so I'm trying to like get the most nutrition out of stuff when I'm eating it. Because I'm not really a big eater. I don't know. I just
Yo, speaking of giant turkeys.
hey, there he is.
Dick.
The champ is here.
Yo, what up?
The champ is here.
What's up, Pilgrim?
Yo,
Hey, you ever just rocked just a straight mustache, Diction? You ever just got just mustache?
now my mustache is kind of small for whatever reason. No matter how much I grow my shit, so I don't know. It didn't look right to me. So I've never really gone with the just straight up mustache. I don't know what that would look like.
Man, I don't know if now I finally have something I should be thankful for today. Like finding out you guys don't got mustaches. I'm thankful for my Randy Marsh.
There you go. Yeah, you got like one of them Tom Selleck ass mustaches and shit. You know what I mean?
It's a hard stash.
You know what
I'm
this
saying.
is? This is a child
Hard
mustache.
stash.
If you have this mustache, you probably spank kids.
I could see you pulling the belt out.
Yeah,
I can see.
It's the
You got one of those
step
thick
right here.
brown belts too. One of the. You don't want that one.
Put on my glasses and just be like, "You sons of bitches!"
You got the librarian glasses and shit.
Looks like a coach.
Yo,
That's
for
a coach
real.
Little League.
You know, the other thing this speaks is to Christian dominion of the earth, right? Like the Bible gave us all seed-bearing plants and dominion of the animals.
Bro, you know what? You know who you look like? I was just watching the 1990s Olympics when the women's gymnastics team won. You look just like the coach. You had an America jacket
Bella
on.
Caroli,
A nylon
you can do
America.
it, Carrie. Bella Caroli, you can do it, Carrie. Oh my God.
You look like Rex Kwando in Napoleon Dynamite.
Don't make me fall backwards into my pilgrim house. You guys see this? This is a real pilgrim village. I'm just hanging. They were really nice to me. I think they're gonna steal my land later, but I was like, yo, what do these pilgrim houses even look like? It's decent construction. I read it's the recreation of some old English shit, obviously, colonizing. You know, it's funny when I speak of colonization because I moved to Hawaii, right? So a lot of people are like, "You're a colonizer." Like, bro, I don't think you understand what colonization is actually like. It doesn't just mean somebody moved somewhere.
It's like an anthill.
You know, I'm not there to change any ways. I'm not there to change any traditions. I'm not there to steal anybody's land or to kill anybody. I'm just trying to just become part of their culture, right? I'm not trying to go nowhere and change a culture. Like Diction, you're about to move to Indonesia, the Philippines.
Yeah, and I'm definitely like going into it with that same mentality of being real. You know, they were occupied by Spain and America for long periods of time. So I'm definitely making sure that I go in there, doing my due diligence on my research. Even though you can really easily get by on English where I'm going to be staying because everybody basically speaks it. I'm learning kind of slowly a little bit of the language, but just trying to go out there and not be like the average dickhead American who comes in being entitled and crazy and disrespectful. Like I want to make sure that I go in and respect where I'm going, you know, and respect the cultural landscape and the people where I'm going. The goal is also because a lot of why I'm going there, instead of bringing my girl here first, is because I have some remote hustles lined up, and the dollar exchange rate is like crazy. It's like 46. It was 52, but it's like 48 pesos over there, so we can live pretty good that way. And I want to try and leave it better than I found it. You know, like by the time I leave there, I'm not only going to take advantage of that economic situation to get us on the route to come back here and really live a better life, but to like, you know, leave behind something. And I'm not sure on the specifics yet, but I know that it'll definitely be something where financially contribute to the community in a way that is beneficial before I leave, like, you know, and not just go there and take, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's dope. Hey, you celebrating with your family today?
A little bit. On Friday, we're having like my sister and then my nephew. She's had a kid a couple months ago come through, and like my brother, so keeping it real small today. It's just me and my folks. I think I'm on that shit like Blake. I've been on the keto for like a year now, so it changes your body. You're not hungry like that. So I'm gonna probably eat like one piece of meat and drink some water or some shit. You know what I mean? I only eat like once a day. So I mean, I'm gonna go build with everybody or whatever, but I definitely ain't like, you know, 90% of the menu is too full of carbs as it is.
Big time, big time.
My bad.
I sit there with all that stuff in my mouth and I think about all the GMOs they're feeding them chickens.
Yeah,
I think about them in the cages with their beaks cut off.
Probably not wrong, you know what I mean?
I think about the green pus coming out of those pigs.
Oh,
my bad. Did I go too far?
No, no.
Thanksgiving, y'all. Yeah. I'm eating some mashed potatoes.
I mean, it's like, it's crazy how much that diet changes your chemistry to where you just don't want to eat. Like, I don't know. I drink like 3 bangs a day, a fucking gallon of water, and I have like a small salad. Every now and then, maybe I'll throw on a keto bar or a piece of meat. It's doing me well. I'm rounding, like I'm only a few pounds off of losing 100 since January. So I mean, it's pretty solid.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm like a couple pounds away from having lost 100 pounds since January when I started the shit. So I mean, it's mad effective.
From drinking bangs and eating salads.
Yeah, just well, you know, keto, don't eat carbs and shit. 20 net carbs a day. I mean, I also eat almonds and shit, but yeah. And eventually you burn the fat, and I did work out a little bit, but nothing too intense, you know what I mean? But it just changes your body chemistry. You stop eating all the time. It's like Blake said, it changes your mind where it's like fuel. You save dumb money too. That's one of the best things. I've saved, I mean, my grocery budget's like $20 a week, and I take the extra now and
What are
just
you talking
invest
about?
in the stock market.
Those bangs are what? That's $7-8 a day.
Something like that, but I take back all the cans and buy Bitcoin with it at the end of the week and shit. And so, like, that's been raging so hard, I probably paid for my bangs just in crypto fucking games. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's G. Damn, that is G. What's up with this parade? Hey, y'all ever been to New York City?
Not yet.
Yep. Yeah, I've been there. I went to New York, Washington, D.C., and Virginia and did the whole, like, colonial tour when I was in 8th grade.
Oh, no shit.
Way.
Yep, went out there with the school and all of that.
I thought you went to farm school.
I did. I lived in on the farm. So I was fresh off the farm out there in the wilderness. I went to Japan and I went to Costa Rica and Paris and all that stuff too.
That's what's up.
Down at the high schools. So we had to.
Hey, says Dirty Black got the vertical camera going on. His angle doesn't change when I try to solo his cam. Look, it just makes me addiction disappear. Bloop. Oh shit. Now we flossed up.
You know how I do. Yeah, I got the whole setup. I was hitting you with the vertical.
Diction still got the vertical now. So watch this. Watch what I could do. Hold on. I can move Diction here. I can move Diction here, and then I can put this. Now watch. So you see how we're posted up next to Diction? The Diction just be like, get on my face.
This shit looks like a CNN argument split screen or whatever. They're like one of them shows when you got the 3 faces where they're like, nah, motherfucker, you should fucking healthcare or whatever the fuck because blah. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Hardball. With Chris
Right,
Mount.
that one. Yeah, where they just argue about dumb shit that I'm like, yo, y'all basically just on the same bullshit, but just like fucking saying it different.
It looks like that Stephen A. Smith stuff too. Charles
Oh
Barkley,
shit,
you're wrong.
right?
Man, someday we'll make it look as someday we'll make it look as nice. Hey man, Thanksgiving and being a drug dealer is so crazy, man.
Agreed.
Because look,
I'll follow you.
family,
Keep going.
your whole family is there, and they start whispering to you, "Yo, man, yo, you got any weed?" That was what it was back in the day, right? Your family be like, "You got any weed?" And then you have to call your weed man or whatever, and you hook your cousin up or whatever. But now everybody does crazy drugs with their family. And a drug dealer just stays busy as shit today, just wander around the city because people like to do drugs when they get together and they like to get drunk. And that's probably really the reason that people like to celebrate like this, because it's the one day that they can,
I don't
you
know
know,
if it's just the clientele and shit, but for me, it was a slower day, but it was the day before and after that mega popped off. But at least that was with Ye.
the
Like
day
with Ye,
before, right?
it was like because people would break away from their family, and then it was like, oh shit, we about to move a zip in a day. Good looking out, motherfucking Thanksgiving after yo Black Friday for real.
No, but you know, when the family members start coming over and they're like, "Hey man, if you can get anything, I got like 40 on it." And then the other family, and then your grandma made like 8 pies. They can't figure out why nobody in Portland, Oregon ate because motherfuckers is high as shit.
My family was more drinkers and smokers, and then they got their weed. So it was like, yo, Thanksgiving was like the day off, but Black Friday and the day before, because people be coming into town. Definitely. I want to say there was one Thanksgiving year where like the day before, I was mad fucking tired coming in because I was up till like 7 and moved probably like a zip and a half or some shit because everyone went so ham the day before Thanksgiving. I was like, yo, good looking out on the fucking before Thanksgiving shit because I'm about to go fucking buy me a new fitted Gen X or whatever the fuck.
Gen X or whatever the fuck.
I'm
Black
still
Friday,
keeping it frugal. Fuck
sweatpants,
that, man. I'm trying to
unmarked.
keep my shoebox right. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to still keep it frugal, you know?
man. Hey, you ever done Black Friday?
Oh, not in my life. I never understood the concept. I mean, you know me, I'm a Scorpio. We don't give a fuck about material shit. We like experiences. So, like, to me, the only reason I care about it now is because I'm like, I want to see what it does to fucking my Robin Hood. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be like, yo, will it get Shopify and Etsy up like $5 a share? Because that'd be lovely in the portfolio. I don't give a fuck about buying no TVs or any of that. I try to get rid of shit more than I buy it. So to me, I've never once in my life gone out on Black Friday to buy anything. It sounds like a nightmare too. There's hella people. I hate that.
Hey man, I remember the year I tried to shut it down. When the very first year that Walmart was like, we're gonna have people work on Thanksgiving. Like, hey kids, you like Black Friday? You'll love Black Thanksgiving. And
wasn't that the one where you went in there and went ham in the aisles and then like did some gangster shit at the Walmart and then they like was bugging out and you were in there like protesting in the aisles and doing some crazy shit? That was dope.
No.
Oh,
I talked to everybody else into doing it. I talked to everybody else into going in the aisles and doing crazy shit.
That shit was dope.
So
I didn't actually do anything. I didn't actually do anything. They caught me like 5 minutes into it. They caught me and Carrie Medina in the frozen food section. We were hiding out in the frozen food section. I'd never been to Black Friday, right? So I was like, we're gonna cause some chaos and slow down the shopping, right, or whatever. I don't know what we were doing, right? we tried to preemptively shut it down, right? That was my thing. I didn't even really care about actually shutting it down. What I wanted to do and what I specialize in, I think, is trying to control dialogue, right? Like so if I tell you 3 weeks in advance that I'm going to shut down your Thanksgiving, that means that, I mean, your Black Friday Thanksgiving, right? That means that at your dinner table, when you're sitting around thinking about shit to talk about with your family, one person in your family is going to go, did you hear about that dickhead Sponberg? Thinks he's going to shut down Walmart. And your grandma will be like, why would he do that? And look,
Right,
eight
though.
people,
That's exactly what grandmas be saying. Why
eight
would they do
people,
that?
8 people at your dinner table will be like, because Sponberg's a piece of crap or whatever. Or Sponberg just likes to cause trouble. But
They're
one
just trying to
person,
make a living. They're just trying
one
to. This is a business. This is America.
one person at your family, one person in your family is going to say, no, actually, Sponberg's right. Walmart's fucked up. And now your whole family is arguing on Thanksgiving, right? I did
When
that.
people say shit like that, it reminds me they all sound like the Hamburglar to me, like rabble, rabble, rabble and shit. You know what I mean? You know how the Hamburglar, that's how he would talk. Just rabble, rabble, rabble. That's what when people get into that kind of shit, that's just all I hear, really.
Look, I gotta tap out in a second here. I gotta run, but I gotta tell you this real quick. I did Black Friday one time, man, and I went to Best Buy because back in the day when flat screens had first came out, I got a 1080p flat screen TV for $200.
Damn.
And this is like 55 inch, and this is back, like way back.
That's
Nobody
crazy. They were like a couple racks back then, right?
Yeah. It was like 1,700 for one, and I got one for $200. But I spent the night in the freezing fucking cold, dude, in front of a Best Buy, no tent, no nothing, standing out there because they said that you couldn't have tents because it was a fire hazard to block the sidewalk with a tent. And funny how it is now, huh? But anyway, it was a fire hazard back then to block it in Beaverton. I spent the night out there, freezing cold, drinking Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, that
to stay warm. And I got me a
way to do it.
One of the greatest things I had at the time.
Hey, how many bowls have you taken to the head today?
Oh man, who knows? That's a good question.
Well, Ling Ling's about to take 4 bowls to the head because it's halftime. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds. Oh, wait. And special thanks to Blake Dirty Black for coming through today. I know you got stuff to do. You got to go bump elbows.
Have a good holiday, brothers. Good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you, Dixon. My brother.
You going to stick around, G?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Okay. All right, 5,000, homie. Hey, it's time for Red Panda to take 4 balls to the head. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Man, that's my move every time. 4 balls to the head. Hey,
that's mad impressive.
This is Coffee and Bong Hits. Something I got this. I got this. I'm trying not to drink energy drinks, so I'm always trying to quit.
I like them things. The I don't know what they're called. Whatever they got those at Win called Mad Cheap, and there's no sugar. That's pretty solid. Yeah,
dude, these are the jams, man.
They're not bad. I like the strawberry lemonade joint. I haven't had them in a while, but I'll occasionally get one because they're sugar free. So and they're cheap. You know,
they're a nice alternative. Oh, let me take off this damn banner I had up here. Shit, man. Hey, so real quick, I'm gonna ask the question: what the fuck is the president gonna pardon himself for? And he must really be the dumbest person in the world to pre-pardon himself. But first, I'm going to remind you guys that if you go right now to standupandfightback.bigcartel.com and tell them you use the promo code mustache, and you will get 10% off your entire order, and you can get free shipping today. Also, I want to tell you guys also that you have one more day. I know it's crazy, but you have one more day to go to urbansurvivorman.com/shop and get a Fuck 12 News shirt, guaranteed to be here on this push, right? Because it's still a thing to get the website up. So let me put that back up. And let me take this. Yes, Erica don't lie ever. Red Panda. So every time Red Panda gets
what up, Erica?
Okay, let me take this off. Dang, sorry, my bad.
It's
Take
all
this
good.
off and put this back up. And let me remind you guys that the 5 is having their Black Friday specials tomorrow on the 5XL. So if you got a product you want to get up, you can get your product up on their Black Friday Home Shopping Club extravaganza. Make sure you do that. There's some dope shit. We'll be going live from that tomorrow, I bet, on the 5XL. I'll probably show up and host for a little bit or be a guest or something because they're having a whole extravaganza night. So I don't know what we'll do. Anyways, the other thing is, don't forget that this is brought to you by The Movement. Hey, yo, it's Jessie Sponberg. I'm rocking with The Movement. You can too. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. only on KBOO, KBOO 90.7. Okay, so look, here's the deal, G. What would the president be pardoning himself for?
Well, I think that question that brings to my mind that I didn't think about with you pointing this out is if it's something that isn't super on blast already, and maybe I'm wrong, he could be just snitching on himself, and then it could backfire too because there's a lot of political debate on whether it's legal at all. It's extremely tenuous legally, that he can even do that. So I mean, hopefully it does backfire on him because I would imagine it'd be for the tax situation that the feds in the Southern District in New York are coming at him for. It would probably be one of the biggest things he's in shit for. But I mean, fuck, it's so many things. Who knows? The guy's probably got a paragraph of fucking legal situations going on,
Yeah, because I mean, has anybody that read the Mueller report or watches this show ever, when I talk about the Mueller report, it literally says in the Mueller report that hold on. My friend Laura just popped in with some good information. Trump's $73 million tax refund is the biggest outrage of all. After doggedly pursuing the story, let me bring this up. Well, let me split this screen. See, this is the thing about our shows. We got pretty smart people paying attention, so they help us. Okay, let me find. I got a lot of buttons I got to push real quick to make this happen. I'm sorry.
That's all good.
See, what I accidentally did was brought the volume up. Now I got to take the volume out of the article. Okay, this should pop up an article and nobody can see it. So after doggedly pursuing the story of Donald Trump's taxes or non-taxes for years, the New York Times has hit the mother lode with its latest investigation, which revealed that the self-proclaimed billionaire paid a grand total of $750 in federal income taxes. Yeah, so boom, you're nailing it. The IRS paid him $72.9 million. And I guess, yeah, it seems like taxes. That's a lot to read. I don't know if you guys are reading with me. I'm trying to read the important parts. I guess I could have read it all. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Trump's businesses, some of which he had overpaid for when he bought them, wrapped more than $1 billion in losses, and 4 of them ended up filing for bankruptcy. 3 casinos in Atlantic City and a Plaza Hotel in New York. In 1995, as he emerged from his wreckage, he declared the tax loss of more than $900 million, which the IRS allowed him to use in subsequent years as an offset against any profits his business made. So even in the years when the Trump organization did well, his loss carryovers reduced his tax bill to zero. According to the New York Times investigation, the basic pattern of heavy losses in parts of the Trump empire offsetting the substantial earnings in other parts of it has continued for the past decade and a half. Since 2000, for example, Trump's 15 golf courses have together generated losses of $315.6 million, even as other Trump enterprises, including Trump Tower, overseas licensing deals, and an investment in 2 office towers have generated substantial revenues. Yeah, so without killing that too hard, that is in the New Yorker. And so that means to basically just put it in the nutshell, the $73 million IRS ruling that's currently being litigated, if the president is pardoned, he gets to keep it.
Shit.
Man.
Well,
Man,
there
you know
you go.
what?
That answers that question.
Yo, what's crazy is I just seen Mac up in the audience, but he missed what I've been running all morning. All morning we've been running this ticker. Bloom. Hold on, let me do something, man. Let me see if I can make something happen. That'd be cool. Better than the Macy's parade, right?
Right.
Hold on. Let me see if I can make some magic happen. Yo, because let me see. But yo, anybody who pays attention to the show or read the Mueller report knows that dude has a whole huge stack of stuff that is just waiting for him as soon as he's not a sitting president, right? But how does he pick some of it? Because he's dry snitching, right? Like a lot of it involves his kids. A lot of it involves. Look, how is Max Smith the first person on this show ever to be on the ticker and the comment section at the same time? Look, he's dominating. We should put a little "We Out Here" logo up in the corner and just let him take over. Man, what if he became the first person? What if he became the first person to ever be on the ticker, the comment section, and a guest? What? He could go for the trifecta. That would be.
You should
insane.
make that happen. That would be dope.
Right? That would be like a Thanksgiving miracle, and maybe it would undo all of the other bullshit. All right, so his whole family can go down over the inauguration money. Him and Rudy can go down over the Ukrainian money. Look, he is doing everything. But he should look. Here's the thing: if he had honor, he would shut the fuck up, right? And he wouldn't rat on his family by providing that circumstantial evidence, right? He would just shut up and be like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And if they found something on him, then they found something on him. But here's the thing, and this is what I try to warn everybody in the Trump administration, not that they listen to me, but I try to just put it out there so later on I could say, called it. If you build your team with suckers, don't be surprised when they start ratting on each other, right? And so you see Michael Flynn got the pardon yesterday. 2 other turkeys got the pardon yesterday. There's going to be more turkeys getting pardons, but the president himself doesn't have the intestinal fortitude to just take the lumps for the team, right? So by his actions and his own words and his own big mouth and his own need for self-preservation, he's going to let his whole family end up in a gigantic stack of like 12 deep bunk beds.
Damn.
In a prison. But he's not dumb. All he's got to do is just fly to Russia in the next freaking week, right? Just get on Air Force One, fly to Russia, be like, all right, I'm never leaving. And then what are we going to do? Are we going to extradite the president from Russia? Are we going to embarrass ourselves like the Vancouver of the world?
Well, it's difficult to even do that, right? Because that's a part of why Snowden went there, right? For asylum and everything. Like if he ends up doing that type shit, it would probably be man hard to snatch him out of there, right?
Yeah, especially when him and Melania just live at her Baroness castle with the Destro. You ain't never seen that one episode? The Destro has a haunted castle. So the president could go live with the Baroness and Destro in the haunted castle. The same one they made Serpentor in. Are you not following the plot lines of how the president is about to become a real life Cobra commander?
Damn.
You're not following this.
It's so much bullshit to wade through. It's like, damn, that's wild to even think that that's a possibility. That's unfortunate because obviously, like, I normally wouldn't wish jail on nobody, but you know, if they put that man in a can for fucking ever and a day, I don't think I'd be fucking upset about it at all, even slightly. He deserves whatever karma he got coming back on him for all that mountains of bullshit that he's done.
Man, all of the Trump supporters are exactly like the Cobra troopers. They're just all bumbling and they just got guns and they're all shooting everywhere and missing all the time. No GI Joe has ever just taken a shot in the shoulder. So the parallels are perfect, man. The president
Yeah.
decides bleaching his hair, becomes the white-haired Donald Trump, and just lets it go bald except around the ends for the classic supervillain look. And then his family just becomes like the evil twin brothers, Tomax and Zaymot. And then he just goes and calls Zartan, and he's got the whole team, and he's got an army. Or what is his other option? Sit in prison? Go back and live with Marla Maples at the trailer park? I don't know how I just pulled Marla Maples out my ass. Okay, so that's just something to be thankful for, is that the president is about to turn into Cobra Commander in real life. Man, this mustache keeps scaring me every time I look up. Okay. Yo, so here's the last thing. We got about 10 more minutes to bang this out, and this is what I wanted to get out of here. Let me switch my banner. Hold on. Let me switch my banner. Gosh dang it. Yeah, did the bad guys get it right this time? So check this out, man. So check this out. In New York, Governor Cuomo declared religious gatherings to be illegal, right? To clamp down on the COVID. And then it went to the Supreme Court a couple months ago when Ruth Bader Ginsburg was still alive, and they ruled 5-4 in favor of Governor Cuomo that they could shut down religious gatherings, right? Okay, so then it just got brought back up to the court again, and I still can't exactly figure out why they retried it, but then they just ruled, because they now got Amy Coney Barrett, or Amy Barrett Coney, Amy Coney, I don't know, that lady, the pilgrim lady. What are you huffing? What flavor you got right there, G? You are hitting that shit hard.
Strawberry cannoli. Zone hooked me up with like a gang of free. He's switching from nicotine salts to like the other joint, and so he gave me a gang of free ones. It's mainly different flavors of cannoli, but this one is I believe nice. Strawberry cannoli.
Cannoli's a nice plot twist to throw up in your flavor. It gives it a nice creamy. So look, I'm just gonna say this out here real quick, because I got something else I want to get through to. Actually, you know what? We don't have a fucking time limit on this show. Goddamn it! I don't know why I always just try to.
You just give yourself a time limit.
Kinda.
It's good training for whenever, like, you get, signed on to Netflix or whatever the fuck platform, and they're like, look, this got to be a tight 30, whatever the fuck, right? Or say, like, you get on the actual box, they'll be like, look, man, these segments got to be tight. We signed you to that big ass contract and shit.
Well, I'll take Chris Cuomo's job on CNN.
That'd be lit. I could see you having that same energy. That fool definitely goes in on fools. I like him for that. Like, he definitely, he goes in on fools. I like that.
Okay, so check this out, though. Even though the Supreme Court is comprised now of bad guys, and they made a bad guy style decision in favor of religion and in favor of the gathering, I think it was a lot of people are painting it as bad strictly because it's tied to religion. But I think what people need to do is separate the religious part of it and just realize that if there's not somebody stopping these unfettered governors, so it was this time it was Governor Cuomo that went before the Supreme Court, but next time it might be Crazy Kate Brown. And I think that a lot of people are just reactionary and they want to say, like, yo, it's religious. It's the Supreme Court nominee nominated by Trump, or the Supreme Court justice nominated by Trump. It's all bad. It's all bad. But I think this time the bad guys got one right. And I think they're on a runaway authority train where it's just unfettered that all of a sudden we're going to be in FEMA camps one of these days, or they're going to take our kids away for not wearing a mask. And I don't know what the future holds, but I know that voting shit down, and I know that ruling against shit is going to slow it down, whatever it is. And the truth about our future, and I know it's hard to be thankful for on Thanksgiving, but our future is in freaking super trouble, and we're not going to stop the COVID. We're not going to stop. They look. Okay, you're a rapper, G. Try to say 17 million murdered minks. 17 million murdered minks 3 times.
17 million murdered minks.
3 times real fast.
17 million murdered minks. 17 million murdered minks. 17 million murdered minks.
Yeah, okay. See, that's because you're a superhero. A normal person can't do that. But the reality to saying 17 million murdered minks, 17 million murdered minks, 17 million murdered minks.
Dude, that shit is kind of lit for a hook. You know what I'm saying?
That should be your next hook, man. 17 million.
I feel like that somebody needs to flip that who rhymes about drip and shit like that, right? Because mink coats are hella flossing and make it a metaphor for flossing, or I don't know, but it's catchy. You know what I mean?
Well, no, it's the new COVID anthem is what it is, because
shit, you could go that angle with it. Yeah,
because that's really what's happening. So you're going to see this headline coming out in the next the rest.
Yeah, I
of
was
the
reading about that earlier today, actually.
It's zombie minks, right?
Yeah, the zombie minks, and then I was I've heard about the minks before with the mutation, and now they had to kill all of them.
Right.
One of these finance channels I watch a lot was bringing it up.
They have to kill every mink in Denmark. And Denmark's that's like one of their industries. That's like a huge industry in Denmark.
Oh shit.
Because of the COVID. But here's the important part that got buried. The headline that got buried, with the sensational headline being about the zombie minks, is the fact that people are getting sick from those minks.
Yeah. Damn.
That's why they have to kill minks. So does that mean in the United States we can start getting sick from rats, cats? What about our pets?
Shit. Good point.
What about right? People aren't taking it seriously right now because they don't care about other humans, because that's one of the follies of humanity, right? They don't really care about other humans. They would step on another human's dentures if they could reach a little higher to dunk so that they could be on TV. I don't know what that means. They're gonna start caring if their pets catch the bad one, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy about that. That's the one thing. It's like, so far, I feel like you can look back to 1918, and it's like real.
All the dogs?
All the parallels match up with this, but this one's where it's different, because that one died out a lot, and that's definitely a scarier part of things. Is having a virus that mutates like that, because generally speaking, historically, pandemics generally peter out after 2 years, even without a vaccine, because it basically kills anyone it's going to kill, and after that it runs out of food. There's like a herd immunity goes away, like every time, even with 1918, which has the most parallels, right down to the mask arguments and everything with what we got going on right now. That shit is crazy, because you're right, like if it mutated within minks, is there something specific to their DNA? Obviously they don't know all this yet, but like, yeah, what if it starts mutating into other other animals in the rodent family, or that are around us a lot more? Because if it keeps doing that, like, that would be flipping the script on historic pandemics, where what I usually do to feel positive about all this crazy shit is to be like, 2 years, we're getting closer, right? Because that's when they all die out usually.
What if it just spreads through raver chicks that have ferrets? And man, I had Matt Smith up for a second. I did. I swear I had him up for a second. Oh, there he is. He's back. Bloom.
Yo, what up, man?
Peeping and popping. What's good, man? Oh, I guess I got him muted. There you go. Hold on. It won't let me unmute you. I got mute Diction. Diction's the guy I got to unmute. There you go. You cool now? You're the only person on the screen. So we're gonna hold on. Hold on. Let me try to fix this. Can you talk? It won't let me unmute you guys. It'll let me unmute Diction. All right. So Mac just wants to hang out. Look, he doesn't even want to talk. He just wants to dominate. He just wants to dominate my feed with the trifecta. Look, we had a comment, and then, man, hit me in the private chat or in the comments to explain what's going on. Meanwhile, man, look, if you guys are gonna send me a mass text that says Happy Thanksgiving and all the other numbers in the text, I don't even know.
Am I here?
Yes, there
Can
you
hear
are.
me?
Yeah, perfect timing. Look,
So should
you're
get
gonna
like a
send me
crazy ass echo.
it's diction, man. Hold on.
It's like everything that gets said gets said again like 30 seconds later. There it is. It stopped. Nope. It's on.
Hold on. Man, you got headphones in even?
Yo.
I got headphones in. Yo, Diction, turn down the volume on your shit.
You guys don't hear the echo?
I'm hearing it. I thought I was the only one hearing it though. I don't got no devices on. Hey, Diction, let me 86 you real quick.
Did I take over?
Hold on.
I still hear the echo.
It's fading away though.
Maybe
Right?
it's me. I think it was chill till I got here.
I think it was chill till you got here too. Let's see.
I'm out.
What up?
Oh man. Yeah, it was totally Fahim. Look, he's gone. The echo's gone. Let's try to get Diction back. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Let me try to get Diction back. We only got 3 minutes for the show, anyways.
Oh, you can go longer. It's a holiday special.
Yeah, but if I clip it, what are you doing?
Man, got the turkey in the slow cooker, just smoking, chilling. Missing my family, but you know, talked to my mom this morning, so she's all good.
Nice.
After this, hit my brother up, see how he's doing over in Hawaii.
Bad.
They're flying over to their new property on Tuesday, so.
Yo, I think this is somebody from Twitch. See this little purple guy?
Oh shit.
Somebody from Twitch.
I ain't fucked with Twitch yet.
Me either. I broadcast to Twitch, but I never check it.
Where you at? What you in a village?
Hey, yes, Vanilla Coke Pepsi. Yes. Tell us about yourself.
Twitch, the first Twitch.
Oh, you're Canadian? That's dope.
Oh, Canadian, eh?
Hey, Matt, come back. Diction, come back. Hey, we'll quit talking about the murdered minks. Hold on. Let me take that.
17 million murdered minks.
3 times. You gotta say it 3 times.
17 million murdered minks. 17 million murdered minks. What? 17 million murdered minks?
What the fuck you thinks? All right.
Fuck
Yo, that
you.
was so dope. We had the dude from oh, hey, thanks. How did you find us? Vanilla Coke Pepsi. Vanilla Coke Pepsi sounds like a real name from Kazakhstan.
Yeah. The vanilla Coke Pepsi is very nice.
Diction's back.
What up, Diction?
What up? How's it going, man?
Good. How you been?
See, Diction
Not
brings
bad,
it.
man. Not bad at all. Is the echo better with the headphones on?
Yeah.
Oh shit, Mac's back. What up, Mac?
Look. Hey, this guy went on the talk show category on Twitch and sorted low to high, and we were low, I think. I ain't even mad about that though. Let me see what happens.
Try that trick.
Let me see what happens. Go this way. Go this way. Yo, if you guys turned your phone sideways, you would look way more flossy. Boom.
Bam.
Oh man, that's super nice. Hey, tell us something good, Mac.
I mean, it's Thanksgiving. There's nothing good today.
Somebody's
Just what
rocking
it
the
is.
echo now.
It's just what it is. I mean, it's like, welcome to a celebration of the day when the immigrants came and killed all the people that already lived here, and then they banned immigration and celebrated.
Man, I try to tell people.
I don't know how it's cool, bro. There's nothing cool about this shit. But it's what it is. Here we are. Hail America.
Yo, I'm in solitude eating a carrot and an egg and a yogurt. What are you eating today?
I got scrambled eggs and some sourdough toast, some coffee, and a great mug.
I actually made deviled eggs. I'm about to start fucking them up.
Damn.
Oh, that's dope.
Addiction over there. Eating beets.
What's that?
Eating beets for breakfast addiction.
Beets? Nah.
Eating beets for breakfast.
Beets?
What are you doing, Diction?
Breaks for breakfast. No, it's breaks for breakfast and hooks for lunch.
Okay, my bad. I feel you. I can't believe that dropped behind me. I've been up very long. I'm like, beets, I hate them shits. They taste like dirt and shit. And then I'm like, oh, my bad. Shit.
Eating for breakfast a beet salad.
Yo.
Beef. It's what's for breakfast.
If somebody hears a TV, it's probably mine. I got a baby over here, so it's what it is. We're gonna listen to. Either gonna be Llama Llama playing in the background. It's what it is. Or Curious George.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Perfect. Hey, Matt. So we have, check this out. We have one listener or viewer from Canada that found us on Twitch.
Canada. Wow.
Vanilla Coke, Pepsi.
And I'm running the your quote that I stole from Twitter yesterday.
Indeed.
The amount that I could fit, right? I thought I could only fit so much. I squeezed the important parts, right? And the viewer wants to know, is the quote at the bottom serious or not?
1000% serious. I don't know what the joke would be.
He's from Canada. So
Canadian is different. I don't know what the perspective is up there, but down here, yeah, that's for real.
But I'm thinking maybe he doesn't understand what we could be upset about. His name's Vanilla Coke Pepsi. So I don't know what his born on date is, but he might be young. So,
well, I would say, if you're wondering why you would kill the bigot in your head, it's so you can stop being a bigot. You would confront your own family about things. And actually, I was actually writing that to Black people because we have a lot of problems too. So I was actually writing that for us. We need to talk to our own family about our own issues. Black people, white people, everybody. Latinos, I have a Latino family. We have a lot of problems. But the only way that we resolve those is by talking to each other and realizing that, hey, you're being a jerk and that's just not cool. And I'm not going to rock with it. And you're my cousin. And I'm not going to go anywhere, but you're still not cool. You know what I'm saying? You have to apply that pressure. Kill the capitalist in your head, because all of the solutions that we come up with for creating equality in this world are usually destroyed by our own ambitions to make money off of them. So, we're going to, instead of stopping pollution, we're going to cap and trade. Instead of stopping, racism, we're going to build new neighborhoods that include everybody, but they're still racist, So stop building buildings and building tools to stop racism and just to stop being racist. And you can do that by stop celebrating racist holidays. I mean, it's just a way to stop empowering the community to be racist. Like, if we have a holiday that celebrates racism, we say, it's just our day off, so we're going to celebrate. You're celebrating racism, bro. Like, go to work then. Do something else. Celebrate on a day that's not a racist holiday.
Everybody wants change unless they're the one that has to make the sacrifice and do the personal changing. Everybody wants to tell everybody else, yo, you got to go change. You shouldn't be racist. You shouldn't watch the NFL. You should kneel. You shouldn't kneel. It's like, man, there's a lot of things in our own lives that we could really fix on our own, man.
And really, the first part of that quote is activism starts at home. That's actually the first part of that quote. It says the first thing I wrote was activism starts at home. And then it's followed by all this. So it really is the idea that, like, everyone, it's like everyone wants to go out and march and go to neighborhoods that they don't live in and yell at people and complain about things that's happening at their home, at someone else's home, because they don't care and wake them up. But are you doing that same shit at your house? Are you doing that same shit at your job? Are you doing that same shit everywhere that you go? Or are you just doing it when you throw on all black and hit the streets anonymously at night? And there's no repercussion for you. Because for me, as a black person, I'm not really in danger anymore out there at night, a face covered up, than I am walking around here in the streets in the Southeast during the day. I was at the weed shop the other day, and the dude drives by in a pickup and he yells, "Fuck you, bitches!" And it's just me and a woman outside, and we know who he was yelling at. It just starts here. I can't wait until I'm at night to save the world. You got to save the world all day long. And that's just what it is. So it's like a lifestyle. It's not like some bullshit, you know.
Yo, I'm not gonna keep you much longer, but while I have you here, I read last night 33,000 signatures to get the recall. I've seen. Hey, did you write that press release for them?
I might have had some hands in it, you know.
You know, it looked like a self-quote to me.
I might be a senior advisor in that campaign, you know. Might be.
Hey, you know what? Those are good people you're working with, man.
I'm aware. Yeah, they're really good people
you're working with. Hey, Seth Woolley, Fight Church.
It's about getting it done, though. You know, it's about getting it done. It's not about like being cool and shit and like having posters and shit. It's about like actually like what can we do to get this shit done? So like if we can combine like being cool in the streets and combine the hip hop and combine the money and combine the people, like create a machine. It's not about like just what I do or just or what you do or just what he does or just what he does. You know, he does. You know, it's like it's about us all coming together. It's one big team. I learned that here. It's one big team. It's got to be.
And it's got to be a machine. You got to build a machine, man. Otherwise, it's just fighting and self-interest. If you don't build something that you can walk away from and it still exists, man, then you're just self-serving.
Or if you can't just to build something and once it makes it does its purpose, you just let it go, it die. Because our egos get so caught up in shit. Like, how can I build a system that's going to work forever? No, fuck this system. You build something temporary to help tear it down, but then you have to let it go with everything else. And that's the part that we get so caught up on. That's why we can't ever deal with the next generation, is because I built something and now someone else has something better. But my ego says, hold on to what I built. Fuck what you built. Tear that shit down. Just like we're tearing I'm down the last people's shits. That's called evolution.
Because once it becomes like sentient and self-aware, it needs to sustain itself. And then it becomes an industrial complex. And then it starts trying to create a world that supports the monster. You know what I'm saying?
It's what humans do.
You got to kill your own monster when you see that the monster is becoming a monster. You have to be the one to kill it.
Everybody read Frankenstein in high school and nobody got the point. You know what I mean? Like, you build the fucking monster, but the monster, like, you have to then defend the monster, and you can die defending this monster that isn't even a real fucking person. You built this shit. It's just your ego. We're just holding on to our ego, and as humans, since we have the ability to build machines and corporations and things like that, we actually protect ourselves in doing this. We insert our ego into something we call a company, and that company has to survive. It doesn't matter if that company is killing people. It doesn't matter if that company is causing death and destruction. It doesn't matter. That's my company. I built that. It's got to live, and it can change. It can get better. No, just tear it down. But we have to stop doing that as individuals. So that's why I say acting has to start at home. It has to start with us right here. I have to get myself right. Then I can go and get Jessie right. Then Jessie can go and get Diction right. Then he can go and get Adam right. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we get there. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of us with different ideas doing different shit and figure shit out. We're fighting each other. Just work together. Like, I just want to get free. You want to get free? Cool. Let's roll. That's it. And mind your business. Stop pocket watching.
Man, let's call that a show, y'all. Let's just do it. We all got stuff to do. Hey, I don't have to. You know what? If I died right now before I could say this last sentence, it wouldn't even matter to me, because in my other 364 days, I think I've made it very clear how thankful I am for all three of you guys, all the listeners. I hope that I live a life that reciprocates my thankfulness all year round. and demonstrates it with my actions for the whole world is for your kids that I'm thankful for, and your family that I'm thankful for, and Diction's plans and hopes and dreams that I'm thankful for. We're gonna find a better world, y'all. We will.
It's there.
Carrot.
Thank you, Mac. I always learn a lot from you, man. Not only over the years, but this today, dropping gems and like really solid reminders. So thank you. I appreciate it.
And thanks to Jessie for giving us a platform, you know, even though we don't got a lot of people checking in every day, just the platform for us to talk through these things, you know, that's a big thing.
Here's the thing about the show. I don't need to get rich because doing the show for the universe means the universe is my sponsor, right?
Right.
I have the best luck in the world because the universe takes care of me, right? So all these shows are just sponsored by just good vibrations. But the important thing is one day we're going to be real important. This is going to be super important, and people are going to come here for you guys, right? And this is a machine, and I could turn off my camera right now, and this show could run strictly with you guys, new people coming in, whatever. The website, it's a machine. You guys can use it. I'll write articles about your shit. You write articles, and I push it. It ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't care if 8 people watch this show, 18 people, or 80, because it's only for the sexy people, right? It doesn't matter.
Indeed.
We're building a machine. I love you guys. I love you listeners.
Love you too.
And remember, if I don't say Audi 5000, then that means the monkeys with herpes probably took my phone. All right. 5,000, please.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.